In the heart of East Durham, along Driver Street, sits a place with deep roots in the story of Old Durham. A neighborhood shaped by generations of industry, culture, and community. Today, that story enters its next chapter. Garland is a vision to thoughtfully revitalize this historic area, not by replacing what makes it meaningful, but by building upon it. The project introduces new housing designed to welcome residents of all backgrounds, new spaces for local businesses to grow and thrive, and open gardens and gathering places where neighbors can meet, share, and reconnect. More than a development, Garland is an investment in community life, creating walkable streets, active storefronts, and public spaces that invite connection while honoring the character of East Durham.
So it's obvious to us that this project is not in downtown Durham. It's on the next ring of development around the center of the core of the city. And because of that, it's a very different project than a lot of projects we've been involved with in the past. I think it speaks to it having a lower density. It speaks to it being very much a livable neighborhood. But you can see probably in aerial shots of the area that while it's not downtown, it has a lot of proximity and connectivity to downtown. So we envision over time that the connectivity corridors between East Durham and downtown will only get stronger. There's a number of roadways just been completed, but bus lines, bike trails, things like that, all the things that really stitch a city together will be the next and ongoing phases of this project. So Driver Street really is the heart of the project, and it was the traditional main street for what was a mill village. And over the years, it's lost a lot of the buildings that were on it, hence you see a lot of empty lots. One of the things we're trying to do is bring that main street corridor back. And I think of it as there's two dots we're trying to connect. It's the intersection of Driver and Peabody, which is near the railroad tracks, and the intersection of Driver and Anger. So connecting that thread of buildings along the street is really what a lot of this project is. When we're done, we think we will have a very active, vibrant Main Street. We've tried to pull the buildings back from the sidewalks so that the front 10 or 15 feet of the buildings is actually occupiable space. Think of cafes, outdoor eating areas, where you're blending both the inside of the building and the outside with the street corridor that forms the spine of that neighborhood. Key observation for us pretty early on was as we looked around the neighborhood, we realized, for better or worse, it was pretty much abandoned. There were some key small businesses in the neighborhood, but the significance of the empty lots that were there meant we really weren't displacing anyone in doing this, right? Almost everything you were doing in that neighborhood was bringing something forward, not restructuring it or pushing it aside. So that was a pretty key theme for us from day one. We really wanted everything we were doing there to be improving the situation for the entire neighborhood and district, not just our particular buildings. To that end, I think as we roll through the project, it's going to produce at least 6 unique lots or sites that will all contribute to the neighborhood. We can't do it all at once. So this will really roll out over a period of the next 3 to 5 years. And I think that's important because as you work on a neighborhood or a city, you want other people to touch it. Like, this project isn't just about us, it's about all the people that are going to be part of it in terms of building it, investing in it, designing it. And I think you get a much richer neighborhood when you have a lot more people touching it than just one person trying to stamp out a project. So we welcome outside investment, we welcome outside involvement. It's a way you get a much richer, more diverse kind of place. There's going to be things that people imagine that we never thought of that are only going to make it better. So we want that involvement.